Good morning guys, Matt, Pinnacle Angling. Right, today, as you probably guessed from the title of the video, we've come back to Chesil. It's the start of March. Yesterday was my birthday. I got a day off work, so I thought, make the most of it. Make the two and a half hour drive down and see if I can get into something in Chesil. So this time of year now, the place do start to run down south, and Chesil, Cogden End is a good venue for that. Looking at the water, I don't think it's clear enough today, but you never know. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna fish 3 rods. 1 rod is going to be for the big stuff. 1 rod is going to be for place. As I was saying, 1 rod going to go out for the place, 1 rod going to go out for the big stuff, and then I'm going to throw Conti in short, just some 3-aught flappers, baited with ragworm, just to see if there's anything patrolling in close. What a great start of the day. Right, as always, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the scenery. I'm gonna play you some of the music, and then hopefully we can get into some of the bountiful species that the south coast has to offer. Fingers crossed. See you soon. We got down here, and the weatherman seems to have got it pretty spot on with the forecast. It stopped raining, which is a good thing. I can't feel any wind, which is another good thing. But the swell is going to be a nightmare all day. So, as you can probably hear, it isn't ideal. So we've driven 2.5 hours. We're going to soldier on. It is what it is. You know, the conditions might not be ideal for place, but it looks fishy. So fingers crossed we can get some fish out. Some of the baits I got with me today. I brought a couple of peelers with me, live peelers. I have some nice ragworms, courtesy of Ron the Tackle, and I got some nice blow lug as well. So I got a couple of frozen baits as well. I got squid, and I also have some bluey and mackerel, because you never know. And hopefully we're just going to try and cover most bases, just to hopefully pull a fish out. So one of the rigs I'm using today, it was meant for place. I'm still going to use it just because it's a great rig. It's a small up and over, So as you can see, the up and over, the lead is on a bent like Gemini clip. That's on 1 foot of 60-pound line. I got a bead either side of it, and then I've got another Gemini bent clip and a swivel. So that means the lead can run along the full length of the rig body. Then attached to the swivel, I have about 1.5 foot of 50-pound mono, and on the business end I have a size 1 Pinnacle Aberdeen hook. So this one's baited up with ragworm and blow lug. And the way the up and over works, the Gemini bent clip, that will clip onto my fast link connected to my shock leader. The rig clip, the lead clip, is where the hook will go. And then this bent link, that will sit nicely in the loop, and then you've got a really nice compact rig to send out. When that hits the water, the rig releases, and then you've got at least 2 foot then of flowing trace with a nice worm bait on the end of it. Hopefully gonna hook into some Chesil Beach booties. Right, here's the up and over. We're going it on a pyramid lead just to try and give it a bit of extra movement in the water, and see if this can bring us anywhere. We got our first fish. Happy days. Right. It isn't the place, but to be honest with you, I didn't even see the bite. I think the swells we've got going on, you can probably see behind me, they're absolutely crazy. So, but I'll be honest with you, this is an absolutely stonking pouting. It's a really good fish, so I'm not going to keep him out of the water for too long. That fell to ragworm and lug, and that was on the up and over rig. So tactics are definitely working today. It was just not a target species, but any fish. When you've travelled 2.5–3/4 hours down to Chesil Beach, any fish is a bonus, and especially a pouting like that. Let's go and get him back. We're going to stick with the same tactics: up and over, pyramid lead and double worm. Let's get it out there, see if we can get some more fish. Well, that was a cracking pout, wasn't it? Right guys, as most of you know, right, I've started my own tackle company. called Pinnacle Angling. Now the website is up and running, www.pinnacleangling.co.uk. What I don't want to happen is my channel turn into just like a sales pitch, a constant sales pitch. You know, I enjoy doing the content. Obviously I've got the content going on, and I've got the business going on as well, but I want to try and not make the channel into a marketing has he got a fish? No. Into a marketing channel just for my business. So I've promised myself I'm going to keep each video down to one business plug per video, which I think I can get away with. So right, that pout was caught on my size 1 Aberdeen hook on an up and over rig. Now the other rig I'm using today is the Pinnacle Predator pulley rig, which have been hand tied by Rob's Rigs, and they're also available on the website for £3.50 each. They consist of 3/0 Predator hooks, my own range of stainless steel swivels, and a breakaway. So if you don't like making your own rigs, or you're not sure how to make certain rigs, at the moment we've got pulley rigs on the website. I'm going to branch out into a few more rigs. Probably I'm going to keep it to the rigs that I generally use myself, whether it be in match fishing or shore fishing or pleasure sessions. You know, I only use certain rigs. I'm pretty basic when it comes to my fishing. So, as most of you probably know, www.pinnacleangling.co.uk. It's not just a site for sales. I've also got a blog section on there. There's 2 different blogs have been posted. I'm going to be doing one a month. The first one was for January. That was featuring Chris Bugsy Reed, top rod from Cardiff, explaining how he goes about his match fishing, fishing with dabs and whiting, and a recent match he fished on North Channel. February's edition is featuring a top rod from West Wales, and also a Pinnacle angler, Mr. Will Irvin. Now, Will has put together a comprehensive article on how to catch taupe. So if you think you're going to go there and he's going to give marks and stuff, that isn't going to happen, right? What he's done is give the information you need to be able to catch them. If you want to go and try and find taupe marks, please don't go on your own. A lot of them are fishing off cliffs and in areas where the swells can be absolutely massive. Please, if you're going to go with somebody who knows what they're doing, or employ a fishing guide, somebody who knows what they're doing, is experienced in the kind of fishing you want to do, and then have them to take you, so you know you're safe and you know you're not going to get yourself into any bother. So there's fish number 2. I'm really surprised that rig isn't all mangled up and messed up with that thing on it. As we all know, These things, the little rig wreckers, cause mayhem. I don't even think it's hooked. I think he's just holding on to the bait with the like. No, he is just in the scissors. Again, that's the up and over rig, the size 1, Pinnacle Aberdeen with the pyramid lead. It's the only rig and the only bait that has caught us any fish today, so we're going to put it back out exactly as it was, and then hopefully we can get into something else. But that's 2 fish, 2 species, hopefully something bigger. Right, we're just about high water now. And still nothing other than the, well, we had the eel, the little eel to me, but I'm going to try and change it up a little bit now. Leave off the worm bait a little bit and try some crab. I grabbed some fresh crab on my way off Anthony, so we'll try some peeler, see how we get on with that. See if the peelers do anything. Swells are still crazy, still hard work, to be honest with you. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but it is still hard work. Tough old peeler, this one. He's only a small one, so what I'm going to do, just going to go straight in, up. He's big enough where he can mask the shank of the hook, just so you've got something nice to elastic to. And we'll see if anything wants a bit of crab. It's been a really tough old session. Now the Pinnacle elastic doing his thing, nice and fine. Not making the bait look like a big pile of elastic. There we go. That is going to go out and hopefully get us into something. I'm going to change the lead as well. I'm going to put a 6-ounce gripper on. Get it out a little bit further. See if there's anything out there that's hungry for crab. I hope it's not something with teeth, because it's only a 40-pound outlet, so let's hope it's nothing crazy, but let's hope it's something. Yeah, we've got a few hours. I'm going to fish it a couple of hours down, and hopefully we can get into some more fish, maybe a new species for the day. Yes, Chesil isn't my favourite place in the world. I never seem to do that well, really. When I fish here, I had a decent session here in the summer when I was fishing for the bream, but other than that, Chesil has always been my nemesis. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Send it out. Still nothing since that little strap. The sun has come out though. Looks really nice, but there's a massive dark cloud of rain over there. I'm just glad that's not coming towards me. Saying that, I don't know where it might be. But yeah, I'm going to give it another half hour and then probably call it a day. So fingers crossed we can winkle something else out. If you can see, look, this is what I've had to deal with all day. There's no sweat. It's been hard work to say the least. So yeah, we've had a couple of fish anyway, so hasn't been a wasted journey. I think I'm probably going to get out and film on the weekend as well. Probably more local. The rays are starting to show now, so it's a good chance to try and close off the Bristol Channel Slam. Get that done, and then it won't be long before the hounds start running. So yeah, it's been an enjoyable day so far. Fingers crossed there's another fish or two before we finish. If you enjoyed the video today, guys, do me a favour, drop a like on the video, share it with a friend. Really helps me get my content out there to other people. We've just passed 1700 subscribers on YouTube, so just want to say thank you to everybody who's joining me on this journey. Really do appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to check out pinnacleangling.co.uk. There's plenty of stuff on there, whether it be products or information for anybody who's looking to for everyone who's looking to support the channel, support myself. Everything's greatly appreciated. We've had a bit of fun today. We've had a few fish. The weather's been okay, and yeah, it's just been an all-round enjoyable experience. Chesil's never an easy place to come for me personally, but you just never know when you come to the big beach.